Hello, my name is Rachel and welcome to our channel, Dragon Light Bay. We are going to talk about some astrology today. I've already drawn my little symbol for Chiron. This is really in follow-up to the new moon in Aries video that I did. That new moon in Aries is occurring on April 1st. And there is this intense and a very close conjunction between the new moon and Chiron over here. So and not only is it conjunct the new moon, but it is also conjunct Mercury and the sun, of course. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the Pluto in Capricorn over here. So Chiron has been in the sign of Aries since February 19th, 2019, and it will be in the sign of Aries until April 14th, 2027. So quite a long time. And how is this highlighted right now? It's highlighted, and it will be continuing to be highlighted at this time of the year because all these planets go into the sign of Aries. So that's going to highlight all this stuff with Chiron. You know, there's going to be conjunctions. There's going to be, other factors. And of course, this time we've got this new moon in Aries. And so, of course, this is going to bring up mothering, issues with mothering, and as mothers ourselves, the mother that we had, all that is coming to the surface for everyone, okay? So, because this is, in general, aspecting for the world. Now, a little bit about Chiron itself. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. Yes, it was discovered in 1977, and of course it was always affecting us, but that is when it really came into our consciousness. And it is known, as I mentioned, the wounded healer. So it shows where our woundedness in your natal chart, where your Chiron is, shows. It reveals the wound that you came in to deal with, okay, to cleanse, disinfect, stitch it up, and heal it, okay? So whatever that may be in your case with Chiron. And so in this case, it is in the sign of Aries. And so the wound that's being revealed is the wound of the self. Okay, so quite deep, very sensitive. Okay, not only to mention that the moon, this new moon, is highlighting that sensitivity and the depth of pain. Okay, the wound of the self. And really, the other interesting thing about Chiron, quickly, is that it orbits between the planet Saturn and the planet Uranus. Okay, so it orbits between those two energies. It is a bridge, okay, between the energies of Saturn, which is the disciplinarian. It is the father, the authority, the lord of karma. It is our lessons, okay? It reveals where what we decided when we came in. Okay, this is going to be my lesson plan. That's where Saturn is, okay? And then Uranus is all about freedom. It's about revolution. It's about the future and pushing forward. So very much in line with being in the sign of Aries, because Aries is all about pioneering, trailblazing, ram, right? Pushing us into the future, pushing us forward, not wanting to go backwards, not wanting to really, spend too much time. Just let's go, let's move. And so that's the energy of Aries. And so a lot of healing can get done. Okay, potentially the healing that can happen right now is immense, okay? And particularly because it's starting in the first sign of the zodiac, right? Aries. So a few things that come up here. We've got trailblazing, courage, the depth of the questions right now we are asking ourselves. Who am I? Why am I here? And what do they want from me? And the feeling of not being seen, not being heard. This is highlighted right now. And you can see the evidence of that worldwide. Okay. But this hopefully will bring us to a place of compassion and understanding and seeing, you know, for some people, this wound is tremendously deep and it's unconscious. Right. So that's the lovely thing about astrology is us being able to look at it in a more conscious way. So there's a searching for identity here. This warrior energy is very emphasized. Aries is a warrior sign. It is ruled by Mars, god of war, god of action, right? So again, moving us forward. And if we have to battle for it, we will. You know, that's the energy. If I have to fight for this, I will. Okay. The expression actually of Aries is I am. So imagine the depth of the wound there to the I am, you know, and revealing that. But see, it's beautiful because revealing this wound, now we can heal. Okay. As a society, as a world, the potential there is for healing this wound. There is this feeling also of existing only as a mirror of someone else. So again, this is the depth of the wound that we are experiencing. The difference of the very, very wealthy and the rest of us. Okay, that's how it works, right? The rest of us, and seeing the depth of the or not the depth, but the difference is so huge, right? And this is also quite interesting because even though it's not technically a square right now, the energy of the square is there, okay? So, because you've got Aries here, Chiron, and Pluto, which is in Capricorn. So they are very different in energy. And there is a competitiveness between those. We talked about, in the past, I've talked about the energy of Mars and Pluto, and that is such an uncomfortable relationship, okay? Mars and Pluto, okay? The god of the underworld and the god of war getting together for, coffee. It's not really a thing. So that energy, even though Chiron is here at 12 degrees, Pluto is over here at 28 degrees. So there's still quite a difference between them, but we are moving in that direction. Okay. We are moving toward the square. So that tension of the square, we're feeling it. But again, this is an opportunity for growth because without squares, there is no growth. Okay. We need that square. We need that tension. We need those differences to work them out. Right. And so we've got this Aries, the self, against the Pluto in Capricorn, Capricorn being about the structures. I mean, yeah, how perfect can you get? This is exactly what is going on right now. We have these structures over here that are being, destroyed around us, right and left. The structures are being destroyed. And then we have also the self, the self here. Wanting to push forward, go into the future, all that, right? Confliction. Okay, you can see how that's a conflict right there. So another aspect of this Chiron in Aries is feeling this tension of needing to act. Okay, feeling like pressure to act. Now, we talked a little bit about this in the previous video. You need to remember to go at your own pace. Focus on the self. What is your pace? Okay. And also this wound, doubt, of your existence. Okay, so this is also coming up for some of us, this wound, and again, it's coming up so that we can heal it. There is a feeling of what we want and who we are is somehow unacceptable, and this can create an explosive rage. And that also you can see occurring in the world. There's a lot of groups of people that feel unseen, unheard. Okay. On the positive side, there is an ability right now to empower others, motivate others. So if you have that urge, put it out there. Okay. At your own pace. Okay. And remembering to keep a balance between compassion and action. Be innovative, take the initiative, but again, do it at your pace and think it through. Okay. So give yourself a little bit of time there. We've got until 2027, so we're not on a rush here. There is also, because of this new moon, the new moon influence with this conjunction, there is, highlighting that a lot of us are more aware of other people's needs than our own. So this aspect coming into play, saying, hey, focus on yourself. What are your needs? Okay. What is going to nourish you? What is going to satisfy you? What lights you up? Here we go again. It's the fire, right? What do you feel passionate about? And rebuilding, your sense of identity, and, remembering as a mother, and as, being mothered, whatever, the case, however that worked out with your mother. We need to allow other people to make mistakes, and you needed to be allowed to make your own mistakes. Okay. And, maybe your mother didn't allow that. Maybe you as a mother are not allowing that, so that is something that may come up, it is, and these issues, if we don't deal with them, what do? We go into indulgence. We go into escapism. We overeat, we overdrink, we over whatever. These emotions are so intense, and depending on your level of awareness of what are your wounds, your emotions can be, you may not realize how your emotions are affecting others. And you certainly, a lot of us certainly have experienced that, from other people, right? That their wounding, their pain, their anger is to a degree where they don't realize how they hurt the people around them. Okay. A lot of what we need to focus on is grounding, balancing, and making the room for these transformation and this beautiful opportunity that we have to heal right now. Okay. To heal these issues. Briefly, a little bit about the sun conjunct Chiron. There's this sense of identity, sense of destiny. Identity. Yes, it is about identity, but there is a sense of destiny. Okay. So that's an opportunity. That aspect went in on the 23rd of March. It will be in play until April 12th. So take advantage of that. Bringing out your uniqueness, highlighting, giving yourself a pat on the back for the courage that you've displayed, in your life. And what do you burn for? What is your purpose and your creativity? What is burning within you to create? And allowing that to come up. A lot of people have fear, about that burning. Okay. So, allow that to come in again at your own pace. So again, mysticism, healing, rather, again, healing is the potential here. And then we also have Mercury conjunct Chiron as well. That went into play on the 29th, and it will be in a play until the 7th of April. This highlights our perception and our understanding on how people are thinking. So really take advantage of that. It's also wonderful for negotiating in groups. So I hope you enjoyed this look at Chiron. I really want to talk more about it because I think it is a very powerful force in our individual charts. And so I do want to do another video on the meaning of Chiron in the individual charts and our birth charts. So looking forward to doing that. My name again is Rachel. Our channel is Dragon Light Bay. And I love your comments. They mean the world to me. I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. Take care.